Hello everyone and welcome to day 4 of this 5-day yoga challenge. You're in the home stretch. You're almost done. Today we have a little bit of movement. We're going to work through a warrior sequence, which is new to the challenge. So I have some blocks here. You could also use a chair if you wanted to put your hands on the chair at any time throughout the practice. So we'll start by standing in a stable spot. Let's try to not move. So if you need to move, that's totally fine. You can also do this seated in a chair. Focusing on your breath. Focusing on how the air feels coming in and out of the body. Noticing what you feel in the body in this moment. Maybe you want to begin to raise your arms up, but keeping your base stable. Your legs are stable here. Inhaling up, exhaling out. Noticing if you're becoming a little wobbly in the legs. Try to engage your butt. Engage your leg muscles so you feel stable here. And we'll shake that out. Maybe come back to our stable base, thinking about our butt being really strong, our cores, like when you're coughing, really engaged here. And maybe we do some arm circles in one direction, and then arm circles in another direction. It could be big or small. Maybe you just want to shake out your arms and shake out your legs. And we'll come to the top of our mat. Again, you can have blocks on a chair here or nothing. All depends on what you like for your practice. And here we're standing. I'm standing about hips width apart. Thinking about engaging those stomach muscles, engaging the butt, breathing. And then we're going to take a step back with your right leg. Bring your right leg back. Think about your foot being parallel, like in line with the back of the mat. And then take your heel and just tilt it out a little bit. So you're on like a 45-degree angle. You're not exactly parallel with the mat. And then we're going to place a bend into the front knee. So you have the option of making that front heel in line with your back foot. This can sometimes be a little hard to balance. So you could also bring this leg out to the side a little bit to have a little more space, and that helps you be a little more stable. We're keeping that bend in the front knee. And we have the option to raise up our arms. Our front arm, so this is my left leg, and my left arm is out in front. So the same arm and leg are in the same direction. Looking over those front fingertips. Breathing here. This is a warrior 2. Option to flip that palm over, front palm. Raise your hand up towards the ceiling. Bring this hand back down, leaning into that front leg. Option to look up or down. This is a reverse warrior. Breathe here. Then coming back, bring your arms down, keeping that bend in the front knee. Breathing here. We're going to bring that front arm down to lean on our leg, raising the other arm up over top, looking up. Option, if that doesn't feel great on the neck, you can also look towards the ground. And we'll slowly raise up back into that warrior 2 again. This time, we're going to think about straightening that front leg, but you don't want to straighten completely, like your knee. You want to have a little bit of a bend in the knee. I get tempted to like lock it out. So be careful. So it's straight, but like not 100%. Thinking about your butt and hips coming back. And as we do that, we're going to take our front hand. So that's my left leg's in front and my left hand is in front. I'm going to bring that down towards my foot. It doesn't have to reach the ground. It doesn't have to reach your foot. So think about your butt coming down your hand, and then I'm going to take this other arm, bring it up. So here's an option where you can take a block and place your hand under block and look up towards this hand in the sky, or look forward, whatever works here. Breathing. And then placing that bend back in the knee, coming back into that warrior two. And then we'll bring our hands down and we'll bring our feet together. We'll shake that out and we'll do the opposite side. So I'm going to turn so you can still see me. So it's not my back and my butt facing you, but you don't need to turn. So again, we're in our mountain pose. We're going to take one foot back. And remember, we're not exactly parallel with our back foot. Our heel is out, so we're on a little bit of an angle. Bend into that front knee. Bring your arms up into that warrior two here. Breathing. Option to flip that front palm. Raise your hand up towards the sky, bringing this one down. Looking up. Leaning into that front leg. Breathing here. Bring your hands back down for that warrior two. Looking over those front fingertips and then coming down onto your forearm or raising your arm up for extended side angle. Option to look up towards the hand, look down towards the ground. We'll slowly come back to that warrior two. We have one more move. We have that triangle pose. So again, thinking about straightening that front leg, but not locking out the knee. Thinking about sticking this hip up and back. Sliding this hand down your leg towards the ground. Option to grab a block. Looking up towards the sky or down towards the ground. And breathing here. From here, take another breath, and then bring that bend back into the knee, raising those arms for that warrior two. Bring your hands down, legs together. So we've just gone through our warrior sequence. Well done on both sides. Maybe you want to shake out those legs. Let's inhale, raise our arms, and exhale, lower them. Maybe you want to take a couple minutes to breathe. Let your heart rate lower a little bit. Notice how things are feeling in your body. You just did some great movement today, and this is day 4 of the challenge, so you only have one more left. So well done. You should be proud of yourself. And if there's days that you took off, you didn't do this because you felt like you needed rest that day, I want you to congratulate yourself for that as well. That's so important that you take that time for yourself and you do what your body needs in the moment. Let's take one more inhale, raise your arm, and exhale. Thank you all so much, and thanks to the leaders and lineage of yoga that came before that allowed us to have this practice today. So thank you everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.